When you communicate, you expose the mind of the devil. Communication is everything. See this our mind, see this our heart. The devil use it to manipulate us. What you are supposed to do, the devil will tell you don't do it. You are having issues with someone. Instead of the devil to, instead of you to go and tell the person, you have done me wrong, this is what you have done, I don't want to keep it to myself, that is why I have come to you. The devil will want you to always be piling it up in your heart, piling it up, so that to corrupt your mind, to remove the light in your heart and put darkness in it. When you communicate, you bring the devil, the darkness, you bring darkness to light. When you communicate, you bring darkness to light. You bring the forces of the devil to light. Just like when here dey dark now, and small lights come, you go see say everywhere go brighten up. You go just open devil nyash. Let me use that word. You go just open devil nyash when you communicate. When you communicate. Something happened to me. I was scammed. And while the process was going on, this scammer told me that I should not tell anybody that it's a new update, because they used someone that I trust, someone that I know, and came to me. I don't know, they have hacked the person's account. So I was thinking, is that particular person? So he said I should invest and get a return in maybe 48 hours. Then I had a pressing financial need. I wanted to buy something for one of my family member, and my money was not enough. So I said to myself, thank God for this update. Maybe God really wants me to get that thing, So I said, okay, let me invest in it and surprise my family member, that it will just be a shock to her. So while I was chatting, even sometimes they asked me, who are you talking with? Who are you chatting? I said nothing, because the person had already told me, don't tell anybody. So I kept it to myself, because I didn't want anybody to discourage me from doing that investment. So it was now dawned on me, after I had sent money to the scammer, that it was actually scam, because he was not responding anymore. That was when I now had to open up, because I have been duped. Waiting up. I started crying. Waiting up. I said, I have been scammed. All this while you didn't tell anybody. You see, communication. In marriages, in relationships, your husband go do you something, or your man go do you something. I learned that that women keep it to themselves and start piling it up in a diary, piling it up. Those things, that in fact, that is what brings about quarrel. That is what brings about divorce. That is what brings about separation. When you keeping things to yourself, that is what brings about all these things. But when you open up, the light comes in. When you open up, solution comes in. When you open up, reconciliation comes in. The person will even say, I didn't even know, child, I'm so sorry. We have exposed the works of the devil. I didn't even know, child, sorry. That is what the devil don't want. That apology, that reconciliation, that bringing together. So he brings you keeping things to yourself. You see someone that is beautiful, you see your fellow woman dressed well, looking all good, you will not say in your heart, one mind will be saying, tell her that she's looking fine or she's beautiful, her hair is fine. Another one will say, make she come out, which fine she fine. And the normal excuses that we normally have. You get? But when you have that and go and refuse to take that mindset, refuse to hear that word and go, you see that your soul will be lifted. You see that your heart will be lifted. You see that your spirit will be overjoyed. There will be light. So lack of communication brings about hatred, malice, unforgiveness, several things, quarrel, separation. If you have something in your mind for someone and it is bothering you seriously, the mind that is telling you don't tell him or her is the mind of the devil. Because God is light. You see, when light comes in a place, darkness will not comprehend the light. The light will expose every works of the darkness. That is what communication brings about. Lack of communication is very, 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 very bad. It's very, very, very bad. Someone does something to you, you have not even told the person. Another way that the devil comes, instead you start gossiping. The devil will tell you, go and tell Amaka what the Chidera did. Go and tell Cynthia what Chidera did. But Chidera does not know. So you now bring more enemies. That is the devil. That is what. If you do these things, just know that you are not. You are obeying the voices of the devil. If you are doing these things, always trying to constitute enemies for someone, and you are a Christian, just know that you are not a Christian. Just know that you are just going to church for nothing. Because it's only the Spirit of God that will tell you, okay, go straight to Chidema or go straight to Chidera and tell Chidera that she did something wrong to you. But the mind that will say, leave Chidera, go and touch Cynthia. It's not Cynthia that offended you, but it's Cynthia that you are going to report to. That is another way. That is, if the devil, if actually you want to open up to communication, and you are doing it in the wrong way, that is, you are opening up to communicate about what somebody did to you, yet you are doing it in the wrong way. The only right way is to tell the person himself or herself. You get? So, had it been I had told someone, see, we go through the chat together, the person may say, okay, this chat does not look genuine. This investment does not look genuine. The darkness will be exposed. The evil will be exposed. The scam will be exposed. And I will still have my money with me. But the person said, no, make sure you don't tell anybody. And I was so vulnerable. I was so trusting. Because one thing about me, I believe in people a lot. Whatever you tell me, I used to use myself to judge every other person. Say, I cannot lie to someone. So I don't think someone can lie to me. That is how I used to be. I didn't know that there are some people that their heart is so dark. I cried. What can I do? I cried and moved on. Communication is good. Communicate today. How for you?